Good evening, YouTube. Austin Trench coming at you with another review. Today I am covering the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Out of the Shadows main hero turtle figures. Wow, these things are incredible. I really like what they've done with these figures. And by the way, if you want to buy these, they are at least $8.99 at your local Toys R Us or other type of thrift store. With that said, let's get into these figures individually to see their strengths and weaknesses. Alright, let's start off with the one who leads, Leonardo, the blue turtle basically. I really like what they've done with him. Now, they're going for more of a color scheme accurate turtles. So they're putting, or gluing in these type of holding areas for their weapons to hold his katana sheath. Right here, you can see there's a little bit of detail right here, but it's not really painted as well for it. I like how the silver is painted very nice right here. You can see a lot of detail is in this, just as much as the other turtles, but this is like a tease for it since he's the leader. Now, I like he comes with these straps. It really makes it feel like there is something holding his katanas other than just the thing that's plugged into his back. He comes with a variety of sort of posability. He can do this right here. He can do that. He can twirl his legs around like a ballerina. He cannot move his waist. I don't know why, but all the turtles' waist articulation does not work like the last one. Wait, no, but it didn't happen in that one either. Sorry. The head can pop off, as you see. Oh my god, I killed Leo. Right there. And overall, it looks pretty good. Oh, here are his samurai swords. They're kind of like the ones from the last line that I reviewed, where they're just these basic sort of katana swords, and they can fit right here, but sometimes they feel a little loose, where I think that they didn't make the katana holdings, the little clubs right here where you can hold them, much bigger, so he can actually have a firmer grasp on him. You can have him right here in a signature pose. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Cowabunga! You know, in his classic Game Boy catchphrase before he started a level. I mean, seriously, this is one of my favorites in this line because I'm a big Leonardo fan, and I'm glad they got this character right. Alright, now we move on to Donatello, the brains of the group and the one who does machines. Right here, as you can see, he is very well sculpted, and believe it or not, he is the tallest of the turtles. Now, as you can see, he also has some very mixed sort of paint jobs on his suit. It looks a bit different than how he does in the movie, but overall it still manages to have the same effect as the original design in the movie. He has the glasses up top here, even though I don't know why they're giving Donatello the glasses other than just to make him the nerdy type. He has removable Beats by Dre headphones right here that you can put on his proton pack, which is for a rubber figure part of the back. It's incredibly well sculpted and designed. See there in the sunlight? Right there. Yep, I really like how these things have these sort of basic articulation to them like all the other ones do, but each still have their own original design. He's very thin, he's very tall. One complaint I have, it's not about the paint job or anything else, it is about this. He does not have anything to put his staff in, his bow staff. And that's a problem because every other figure in this line has a holster for their weapon, but Donatello, I think this part was rushed during production of the figures. But overall, it's absolutely fantastic. It has the same motion and articulation as his predecessors like Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello, other stuff like that. And he comes with this as well. A drone that does not fit on his backpack at all. See? Look at that. You don't know where to put it other than just to put it down on the ground and just say, ha, I saw that in the movie at one time, which I will post later, the review of that. But yes, he's a very good collector's piece for there, and if you want to have these turtles, you gotta get Donnie, man. He's the one who does machines. You gotta do that. Alright, now time to move on to Raphael, the muscle of the group, and the guy who's cool, but rude. Looking at this guy, he is incredible. Like his predecessors, he also comes with the same things I mentioned before, except he has a lot more detail on him, and so will the next guy, if you know what I mean. I like the fact that they're giving him all these type of pants and type of attachments right here that are just giving him more of a personality, like, ooh, he's a tough guy, ooh, he wraps himself in bandages because he works out a lot, and he's got all these muscle protected pads right here. Yes, he has two different types of holders here, one for his size and the others for these type of grapplers sticks that he can put on right in his hands. It's a bit difficult putting these on his hands, but it's still satisfactory. You can also put them right here, but you have to have them this way because otherwise it won't work the other way. It'll fall out easier and it'll just look bulbous on Raph, like right here. You can also put the size easily in one hand. Hold on. Like so. And it fits like a glove, and he looks super awesome with it. And his posability is the exact same. He can move his head, he can do all the same things the other turtles can. Overall, I really like him. Not as much as Leo, but I do like him a lot. He's still cool and all, and he really brings out the set that you have if you buy all the turtles. And now we conclude with the party dude himself, Michelangelo. So Mikey, I gotta say, out of all the other ones, including Leonardo, he has the most detail and articulation. And, well, overall paint job. Look at it. They didn't miss a single thing of paint on him most of the time. Like, the only thing I can say they missed paint on was, like, this right here. But other than that, oh my goodness, they put a lot of care into it. They colored the chain around his neck. They colored the shades that he has. They colored his backpack. They got it all. They even got a little walkie-talkie right back here. As you can see, he's posable as his brothers are. He is all. I really like the idea that they're putting all these white eyes on there. It gives him that ninja motif from the comics and cartoon. His hands can move this way and all that. The pants thing right here, it's totally fine. It doesn't block any of the movement with the the hoodie. The hoodie doesn't block any movement with the legs and stuff like that. He has these weird sort of signature kicks, I guess, and it's absolutely funny. It's comical, but then again, this is Michelangelo. He wants to be funny and he wants to look stylish, so more power to him, you know? Turtle power. As you can see on his back, he has two holsters for his nunchaku. Now, or nunchucks. Now, I really like these things, but really I think instead of these chains right here, they should definitely have these on a string and have a wider sort of holster area. That way you can fold them and then put them in there neatly. Otherwise you're going to break these within there. It's okay, but overall I actually really like how this Michelangelo came out. He's 10 times better than the one from the first line. He comes with one attachment, and that's a skateboard. So you can put Mikey on a skateboard right like so. And there's sometimes the pegs are a little hard to get on right here. And you can ride through the sewers kicking the foot's butt while he strolls along. Now, the wheels on these things I have a big problem with because they're just hard plastic when they should be rubber, so that way it'll have some traction and won't drag along when you play with it with your kids. Well, that about wraps up my review of the TMNT Out of the Shadows turtle figures. They're absolutely fun, they're absolutely well made, they're absolutely well sculpted, but they have some minor paint issues and issues with their overall attachments. Other than that, I give it a 9 out of 10 rating. It's a must-own if you are a turtle fan, or if your kids are getting into the turtles and want to enjoy some really cool action figures. Please tune in next time when I review the villains of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, as well as the new movie itself. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.